request to current Air Force aircraft. Please turn with me now and watch as rare formation approaches from the left. Watching and taking pride in this rare glance in over 50 years of Air Force heritage. Thank you and good day. Staff Sergeant Steve Willock, thank you very much. And the West Coast demonstration team who come over all the way from the West Coast and then bring their airplanes with them. You'll remember the F-15 has LN on the tail. They can use. And the Mustang, which is just doing a very fighter-like approach and then shipmate, comes from Duxton. She's called Twilight. This is a very historic. Runway now. American in the hands of a very lucky station commander. The station at Royal Air Force College gets to fly in the level.
Yes.
Spitfire, so that meant 32 squadrons of Hurricanes and 19 squadrons of Spitfire.
And here they come from straight ahead, the Hurricane leading, the Spitfire in trail. And straight away you can get the impression of the different wing shapes of the two aircraft.
Angels 1-5 reach the sky, and many other important films. Suffered a major engine failure when it was en route from Collingswood, New Jersey in 1991, went under a complete rebuild. After shooting down a Ju-88, he actually found the wreckage and brought the bits of the tailplane back and nailed it on the squadron wall. The same day had some cockpit artwork put on the starboard side, 3 swords flying towards a Nazi eagle with twisted signals. And he was responsible for 6 kills during the battle. He was actually shot down in September 1940, Galland's 40th victim.
That Spitfire with its classic RJ Mitchell elliptical wing shape, not spoiled by any gun sticking out of it, because of course the photo reconnaissance Spitfires flew unarmed. Didn't actually see any wartime operations, but it's in the colours of an 81 Squadron aircraft in the Far East. Look to the right now as the Spitfires and Spitfire. Photographic reconnaissance version. Extraordinary development between the prototype and this version. As that prototype Spitfire that flew for the first time in 1936 could do 342 miles an hour. The final mark, and probably not far off from the performance of the of this Mark 19 aircraft, could do 450 miles an hour, more than 100 miles an hour faster.
As of course the Spitfire, Sean will be saying later, was the one that went on to be really developed during the war. Hurricane, however, really remained stages with cannon and was used as a tank buster. But fundamentally, the Hurricane remained as it was at the beginning of
out to our left, and as she comes by this time, I think we'll see her with her bomb bay doors open. The Avro Lancaster PA.474 first flew in this aircraft in January 1941, hence after the Battle of Britain. But an amazing aeroplane, the biggest capacity bomb load of the war on the British side. And you can see there is that amazingly capacious bomb bay. Instead, with an extra section in the wing to make room, and it was an instant success. Very good handling characteristics, quite high speed, lots of load carrying, could actually maintain level flight on 2 engines with a reasonable load. And when it was empty, you could even fly on 1 engine with a slight rate of descent. One of the few warplanes that was really right from the start. So well designed was she that only minor changes were made during the huge wartime production run. There were 7,377 of them built. Round wheels, huge bulbous tyres, make landing interesting, especially in a crosswind. Lancasters were lost on operations. That's 45% of the total. She was, said Sir George Edwards, the grand old man of British aviation, who died in 2003 at the age of 95, an aircraft designed by engineers and built by craftsmen and women for heroes to fly. Administrative Assistant Di Holland, Operations Assistant Jim Stewart. And the engineering is done by 23 full-time Royal Air Force engineering staff under Warrant Officer Dick Harmer, Chief Technicians Paul Blacker and Keith Frenchley, and Sergeants Ian Davis. So as the Hurricane gets about to the midpoint of the runway, passing Dayton at the moment, that's the centre point of the display. Spitfire's just touched down at the left-hand end of the runway, and the Lancaster is on its downwind leg. That's the half of the flight where they fly in the opposite direction to the runway and parallel to it so that they can get their pre-landing checks done. The undercarriage down, the flaps in the right place, the engine to a fine pitch. So it's like putting the engine into a low gear. Like other aircraft for their full-time jobs. Including, of course, the station commander, the station as he's known these days, Group Captain Bob Judson, who was at the Hurricane. What a job, eh? Has to fly the Hurricane at weekends or the Spitfire, and he gets to fly tornadoes and typhoons during the rest of the week. I suppose somebody has to do it, really. Life's a real bummer. Nice landing then from Ed Straw. another Mark 19. We saw the Battle of Britain Memorial flight with the Mark 19 Spitfire earlier. This one belongs to Rolls-Royce. It's in the photo reconnaissance markings. This is a very historic wartime aircraft, built at the same place as the original Spitfire prototype, Supermarine Works at Southampton. Lots of Spitfires were actually built elsewhere, places like Castle Bromwich. This particular aeroplane went on to serve for the 2nd Tactical Air Force in Holland. It flew 9 operational PR sorties before the end of the war for 16 Squadron. Went flying for 16 Squadron and carried the letter Stirl identification today. And the colour is of course classic Royal and Griffon engines. This aircraft of course having the Griffon engine. This is Russ B-12 line. Watch for a derry turn. I think yes, he rolls the aircraft left and it rolls all the way round underneath and ends up turning right. Russ E-12 recently retired from the Royal Navy. He got into that because his dad flew Royal Navy Buccaneers from Lossiemouth. He joined the Navy in '84, flew Sea Kings, and then fixed wing training, and then Sea Harriers, was involved in Bosnia, received the NATO Air Ops Medal, and then he became a qualified flying instructor. Big wide barrel well, we can see that shape of the elliptical R.J. Mitchell wing there. Russ E-12 became the Sea Harrier and Swordfish display pilot. Engine Spitfire round into a slightly canted 360-degree turn, about 2.5 G he's pulling there. Of course, the great Spitfire legend was really forged in the skies over Southern England during the London Spitfire. Some of them ramified about how wonderful the Canadian engine sounds and how smooth it is. Sitting inside one of those things, it's an absolutely incredible noise to be heard. It's very ear protected. You've got to get sick very quickly. 2,050 horsepower this Griffon engine. The Mark 19 Spitfire that made the last Royal Air Force Spitfire sortie in Malaya on the 1st of April 1954. Now it's the 70th anniversary year. To touch down almost at the far end of the runway. It's flying very slowly, just about a few feet above the runway, back to the Canberra, which has taken the runway. It has, and it's backtracking down to the far left-hand end, so it gives itself all the space it needs to take off. Interestingly enough, it doesn't really need all of this runway. The PR.XIX is the real sort of hot rod of the Canberra world. It was the most operational build of the Canberra. Came into service with the Royal Air Force in the late 50s, early 60s. It had basically new wing, new engines, new fuselage. In fact, technically the only thing that was interchangeable was the nose wheel. It had the very powerful 206 Avon engines. And to give you some idea, the normal takeoff for PR.XIX, you only use 90% of its power. That's about 8,500 pounds of thrust per engine. If you wind the engines up to full power, 100%, you're getting up for about 12,000 pounds of thrust. So there are not many aeroplanes that actually only use 90% of the available power to get airborne. Everybody else uses full reheat and they leap off down the runway. And in fact, I hear that the Canberra has been cleared for takeoff off to our left. So this is it, the opening of Royal International Airport 2018.
display we'll have the BAE Systems Hawk that's flown by the youngest Royal Air Force display pilot. They had a photograph taken together yesterday, it was rather nice. You can actually shut one engine down and you have to throttle the other engine back because you can exceed the airframe limit with one engine. For the A test, you used to climb to 45,000 feet, shut one engine down, and then climb to 50,000 feet to test the top temperature control. Unusual sort of concept in the sense that the navigator actually is sitting in front of the pilot. The nose is hinged, it swings open, the navigator then sits in his ejector seat. He claims to be equally young at 53, so bearing in mind these airplanes have been around for a while, you don't get sort of 21-year-olds flying PR.9s. They haven't actually got any training left at the moment, so you're either qualified or you're not. Big flags, they take about 16 seconds to travel and the carriage is down, there's no perhaps we should explain. Perhaps we should explain, Mike, that the flaps are the things on the back of the wing that add to the curvature of the wing. It's a reconnaissance airplane. It is a pure reconnaissance airplane. It has 3 low-level cameras in the nose facer, port and starboard. The main role now, of course, is the high-level cameras. It carries a thing called an F96, which could have up to a 48-inch telephoto lens. It carried a thing that was called System 3. That basically is the U2 camera, horizon to horizon, and to operate that camera, PR.9 flies at about 50,000 feet. It also carried the F49, which is a vertical camera that was used for survey work. Anybody who picks up a map of the UK, that will have been done from photographs taken by the PR.9. For a high-speed fly pass, and if he wants to, he's got clearance to do a zoom climb to 10,000 feet. Beautiful flashes of condensation on the wing. Shows that there's quite a lot of dampness in the air, and as he's pulling the aircraft up a little, but not into that zoom climb, sad to say. Take a photograph with. You're going to come tomorrow, of course, because we're going to do all this again tomorrow, but we're looking at the really final ever display of the Canberra and the PR.9, but the same airplane, of course, as it goes out of service at the end of this month. And Mike, what will replace it this time? Well, interestingly enough, we still don't know, because there is nothing that the Royal Air Force has that has the capability of doing this high-level reconnaissance and intelligence.
Or really anybody else?
I suppose U2, although even the PR.9 now operates with systems that give near real-time download to basically cabins, Royal Air Force, and also they are identical cabins that are used by the U2, so they can download their information to either the Brits or the Americans. And of course it's flown very successfully and was highly recognised by the Americans in places like Afghanistan, where it was one of the great assets that added to the capability of intelligence gathering. Great shame, as I say, that it's going out of service, but it is just going to be too expensive to do any modifications. The airframes, as I said, they came into service in the late 50s, early 60s, so even the PR.9 itself is a seriously old airplane. Fly the airplane that your grandfather used to fly probably was one of the mottos that they could follow.